What is wrong with the Indian audiences? Nobody goes to watch films in the theatres anymore. There were hardly 10 or 12 people in the theatre, even on the first day, first show of a Salman Khan film. Quite strange. Also, nobody screamed even on the entry of Salman Khan himself. So disappointing. You must have guessed by now I'm talking about Antim, the final truth that has released today, and as promised in my quick review, now I'm going to give you a full analysis and review of the film. But before I do that, welcome to Bollywood Bug. This is Shreyashi. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates from us. And now, let's get started. Antim, the Final Truth is directed by Mahesh Manjrekar and produced by Salman Khan Films. The film revolves around the story of Rahul, the role played by Aayush Sharma. Rahul is the son of a helpless farmer who lost his land to an unjust bureaucrat and then took up a job as a loader in Pune. But Rahul did not accept this fate as his final fate. So, with the help of some not so innocent alliances, he starts walking in the path of becoming the Bhai of Pune, and successfully he becomes so. On the other side, Rajveer Singh, a righteous and quite quirky police officer, the role played by Salman Khan, he is after Rahul and tries and waits for the right time to catch him and bring him down. So after Rahul became Rahulya Bhai, is he really happy? Did he get what he actually wanted? Or in chasing to become so powerful, he loses it all? And what about Rajveer? Did he manage to bring Rahulya's ego down and catch him? Well, to find it out all, you have to rush to the nearest theatre and watch the film. Now, talking about direction and screenplay, well, I have not seen the Marathi film Mulsi Pattern on which Antim is based, so I can't say whether it is a frame-by-frame copy or not. But yes, Mahesh Manjrekar did a good job in terms of direction. I think we have to give him credit that he managed to bring out that acting skill from Aayush, and he made Aayush act so well. So, of course, like, we have to give Mahesh credit for that. Also, the entire story is based on something realistic. So this torture against farmers is true, it's happening in India. So we can connect to the story that is being shown, On the downside, I would say that the entry of both Salman Khan and Aayush Sharma was a little bit cold, a thanda and a not CT Maro worth entry, if you know what I mean. Also, I think more screen time should have been given to Rahul's family, his father, his mother, his elder sister. I think they were shown only in glimpses and parts. So if they were shown for more time, we could feel the emotions of the family altogether instead of just feeling the emotion of Aayush. So that is another flaw, I would say. Also, Mahesh should have given a better or a different role to Salman Khan. Anything but not of a Sardarji. I think Salman's Punjabi accent was so fake. He didn't look as powerful as he looks in other films. I think he looks even more furious in Bigg Boss while anchoring Bigg Boss than in this film. So yeah, this is all about direction. About screenplay, yes, the screenplay is really good. Right from the close-up shots where we see Aayush's expressions to those action sequences, all of it has been shot so aesthetically. It's neither gross to look at, but it's also amazing and engaging at the same time. Acting wise, as I said, Aayush Sharma was the surprise element. He was so amazing. He stole the show. It is so difficult when there is Salman Khan in the film to make your own space separately. It's a challenge in itself, and Aayush Sharma did manage to, pull that role off and steal the show even when Salman was there. From his expressions to his physique, everything looks so impressive. You can feel all his emotions through his expressions, right from anger, fear, helplessness, fury. Everything was so evident in his facial expression, and especially his eyes are so expressive. I loved it. The way he was delivering dialogue, it was so on point. His voice is really impactful and very manly and very, sexy in a way also. So yeah, Aayush, I really loved watching him. I can't believe he's the same guy who did Love Yatri, where he looked so immature as an actor. I think he grew up as an actor pretty much. Salman Khan, Well, I don't know. He was a disappointment here. I mean, he should play any role but not of a Sardarji. His accent, his Punjabi accent is so fake and so funny. But his character was not even looking funny when delivering his dialogue, and not even serious. So his character was looking a little lazy, who doesn't want to do anything by himself, but he just wants to, use his brain and make others do everything. So it was looking lazy, and for Salman Khan fans, it's a disappointment, because Salman Khan fans only wants to watch him do some action. Yes, he did some action, but it was not enough, and throughout the film, for most of the parts, he looked a little lazy. The side actors, everybody did an averagely good performance, but I have to mention two people, the two villains, Pintia and Daya. I don't know what were they doing. Those two were the most ridiculously funny villains that I have seen so far. One of them, the character was played by a fine Tollywood actor, Jishu Sengupta. He's such a decent lad. I don't know why he took up that role. He was looking funny, stupid, anything but not worth getting frightened by. So it was such a disappointment watching him. I think the selection of the villains is a big zero. There are two surprise elements in the film. One is the cameo role of Varun Dhawan. His cameo is like that of a fusky bum. He comes and then he goes without making much of an impact. Another special appearance by the director Saab himself, Mahesh Manjrekar. He plays the role of a drunken person. But since his dialogues were given in the state of being drunk, it was not very understandable. He was telling some important information and narrating some important backstory of the characters, but since he was delivering the dialogues being in that drunk state, it was not very understandable. So yeah, that was a downside. Mahima Makwana has great potential, although she didn't get much to do in this film, but wherever given a chance, she was portraying the character very nicely. So she portrayed a very subtly shy yet bold character, which is not very easy to pull off, but she did a good job there. The chemistry between Mahima and Aayush was building up really strongly, and I was, waiting to see more of some romance, but it didn't happen. So I think maybe Aayush got frightened to romance with any other girl in front of his brother-in-law, the brother of the nation, Salman Khan. I understand, Aayush. It's okay. But I really wish to see a little bit more of their chemistry. Coming to the songs are not very much enjoyable. So there's an item song which was a little thanda, a little cold, I would say. I even spotted a guy yawning while watching that girl dance. So that was honest reaction from the theater. Other than that, I loved Bhai Ka Birthday song more. I think although we don't get to see the Bhai Salman Khan much in it, but yes, Aayush did a good job with his dancing skills as well. And that action at the end of the song, you should watch out for that. It's superb. Speaking of actions, the action sequences are definitely one of its highlights. The action sequences are unique, superbly catchy, well choreographed, and looks convincing. The most important thing, it looks convincing. It's not like, whatever is happening, it's out of the blue, doesn't make any sense. It feels like it makes sense. So the action sequences are definitely one of the USP of this film. And now about my verdict. Of course, it is a mass capturing film, but definitely Antim the Final Truth also has the potential of impressing the critics. Well, you will be superbly surprised by Aayush Sharma's performance. He will keep you engaged throughout the film, and you can relate to him and feel his emotions. You will feel sad when he feels sad and happy when he feels happy. So yeah, since you know that a couple of big budget films have released this Friday, if you have to give some preference to any of them, then my recommendation will be, please go watch Antim. You will have fun watching it. There's entertainment, there's action, and definitely emotions that you can feel and relate to. So yeah, this is all I had to say about Antim the Final Truth. Let me know in the comments if you agree with my review. For now, if you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up, and if you want to check out more such reviews, you can definitely check out our videos here. I will see you in the next review video. Till then, it's me, Shreyashi, signing off.